Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Bad guys do real shit, no one can stop it. Walking in the shadows, always on the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters talking trash, but we ain't even faced. Just some rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes, and it's Tuesday, so with us as always is Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast. I don't know how to point to you, but you're up there somewhere.
He's right there.
That way. Oh,
right there.
Yes. All right. So, we got the biggest news stories in the week in wrestling. We got some Cena promo stuff. We got some new Hall of Fame inductees.
Yawn.
We got a couple of things going on at AEW, and we probably got some more shit. We'll get into it right after this.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain.
What's happening, fellas?
Good to be back, man. Missed you guys.
Yeah, man.
I miss me too.
How was Mexico?
Terrible. Hate that place. Never want to go back ever again, but I'm probably gonna have to go back eventually. I'm just glad to be home, man.
Yep. Good deal.
Very good, very good. What about you, Drew?
How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Oh, fuck. I'm all right. It's earlier in the week. Shenanigans. I've not even begin to fucking describe what the fuck's been going on this week.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking here for it.
Hell yeah. So, you guys want to talk some news?
Yeah, let's get into it, man.
All right,
Let's
what you
start
got?
off with the John Cena promo. John Cena started off Monday Night Raw once again, like last week. Had a great promo. It got interrupted by Cody Rhodes again, like last week, but this time John Cena had a lot more interesting things to say, such as he wants to ruin wrestling. He wants to win number 17 so people can forget about Ric Flair. He wants to retire the belt and take it home with him to force the WWE to create a new championship toy or a new title. He also mentioned the spinner belt that got a lot of heat when he first created it. My opinion, one of the worst, ugliest belts of all time. But the fact that he mentioned it, I thought was really interesting. We got no physicality once again, but we got close. So we're getting closer and closer to Cena and Cody finally putting hands on each other. But what did you guys think about the promo?
I'll start it off.
Go ahead.
Last week, the first words out of my mouth about Cena's promo was it was the best promo of the year, hands down.
It was a masterclass.
A masterclass. This week's was even better.
Mhm.
Okay? He took bits of shit that happened in the last week and fucking murdered everybody. He truly has me believing, kayfabe, that he feels he's the victim. He feels like he's justified to take everything that we love away because we all treated him so poorly. And this is the perfect time to do it. He can take that belt, he can raise up the middle finger, he can put that thing in a glass case and make them use the fucking spinner belt. All right? I absolutely love the fucking promo. This whole he started off, this is as good as it's gonna get for you, but I'm going to take everything from you. I'm destroying professional wrestling for the fans, for the wrestlers, for everybody. I watched it twice. I watched that shit twice. And Cody never makes the segment worse. In any segment he's in, he never makes it worse. And he's the next greatest promo guy in the business. I loved every second of it.
It's one thing to get broken up with on national television, but it's another thing 7 days afterward for you to fucking take his goddamn side. What about me? What about me? Right? And this is what the fans are thinking. What about me? You get fucking nothing, right? And he reiterated that last night. On top of he went so far as he called out the fucking kid in the crowd from last week.
But
that kid needs therapy now.
But not going after the kid. He went after everyone for making fun of that kid. He didn't say anything negative about this kid, just that he was disgusted by all the fans making him into memes. He's like, the WWE even posted it. You people are fucking disgusting.
But it does fall back on the fact that you pointed that motherfucker out. And you called him out on fucking national TV. You saying that you're the victim. You are now becoming the villain. And we all know, in every villain's mind, you're the hero.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing that new, what's the word I'm looking for? TV term. Come on, producer. Arc. That new arc of John Cena.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and the stuff that Cody followed it up with you're going to take it away from all of us. You got to take it away from me first, big guy. All right? You can't just walk off into the sunset without my say-so.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
More or less, I was Cody just saying, over my dead fucking body.
What up, Daniel?
What's going on, brother? Edgar, what'd you think of it?
As much as I hate the spinner belt, I'm all about nostalgia, and I would love to see John Cena win it and bring it back. I don't know why, but I want to see that happen.
Now, I did post a belt in our group chat of the spinner main plate with the current side plates.
Mm-hmm.
I could be down for that, to the point I'd probably buy it.
Yeah, no, that would be another level of revenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking this legit belt, and I'm going to force you to watch me defend the toy that you guys hated me for.
That's fine. Here's my credit. That's fine. Here's my credit card. If they do that, they put the center plate of the spinner title with the fucking side plates of the current belt, take my fucking money. I love it. It's still better than that BFG. Big ass.
Ever since John Cena turned heel, I've been seeing clips of him from the Divas show when they made him seem like that
yes, because
really
he's a fucking asshole.
And I'm like, that's the same guy. Like, John Cena is just being himself now.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's so believable. But I wanted to ask you guys another question. This was like one of the first few times that I've ever seen John Cena walk away from a fight. How did you guys feel about that?
The crowd wanted it. He's not giving them what they want.
Exactly.
It goes perfect with his character right now. The crowd was in a frenzy looking for them to touch hands.
Yes.
And he was like, fuck y'all. You ain't getting it tonight.
Dude, what if we don't get it at all until Mania?
We might not. You imagine the pop of that first lockup?
What if they don't even go into a lockup? What if it's not a traditional John Cena style match? What if it's everything opposite? Because you want that lockup. You want that John Cena maneuvers. You're not going to get what you want here.
That's true.
What if he reverts back to the old prototype shit?
Just hands and feet.
Hands and feet in a fucking protoplex. What if you don't even get an attitude adjustment? What if you don't get the 5-knuckle shuffle? What if you don't get the you can't see me?
I bet you don't.
I did that a little too well. My bad.
I thought this week, for some reason, he was just going to, instead of cutting a promo, he was just going to start dropping rhymes, just start rapping on.
No, because that's what the people want. I know that's what I want. I would love to see the Dr. Thugonomics fucking John Cena. That's always been my favorite fucking portrayal of him. Yeah. But I'm not going to get what I want because he's a selfish fucking prick who broke up with me last week.
Break our fucking set.
It was my sunglasses. I've had to wear these because of so much crime.
The other thing too that I don't think The Rock was mentioned again in this. How do you think he's gonna get involved in?
We don't need him involved.
No,
it's already a
perfect storm. He is.
Yeah, we know he is. I don't know exactly how. He probably thinks he can just show up at Mania with no story behind it and everything will be fine.
But what if that's what's going to cause Cena to turn baby, though? The Rock calls it, The Rock can cause him to turn baby again.
I guess.
Or we're not even thinking of this. What's The Rock's moniker? Not the Final Boss, the other one.
People's Champ?
The People's Champ. What if Cena gets so far gone that The Rock has to fucking turn face? We get Cena and Rock at SummerSlam. We finally get the heel John Cena versus a babyface Rock. It's fucking what, 12 years too late, but we're gonna fucking get it possibly.
Possibly. What's up, Frank?
I'm just saying that just literally just came to my mind because in order for The Rock to put balance back into the Force, so to speak, Star Wars nerd, he must kill his fucking creation.
Could be that.
What if this creation gets too fucking far gone?
But I don't know. I think Rock is loving this fucking final boss gimmick. Like he thinks he has the power and he loves showing it.
But what if at WrestleMania they try to do something and Cena goes over that line of The Rock? What if The Rock has no control of John Cena?
Could be. Maybe he's like, Cena's trying to like pull a thing down on Cody's head, and you know they're out there to stop it. Like you can't do this.
Yep, blur the fucking lines. At that point, you can't be The Rock. You have to be Dwayne Johnson.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a wild card for sure.
One of my co-hosts last night, because we talked about this last night.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mr. Blood. He had a crazy idea that a lot of people seem to like. What if Cena wins it and gives The Rock the title? What if that's what The Rock is after?
No. I don't like it. Sorry.
Me either. But it got me thinking though.
He's at the point where he wants souls now. He wants to control the world or the WWE champion,
regardless of who it is.
Right. So,
and am I the only one that just had a flashback of fucking '87 with fucking Andre and Ted DiBiase? Am I the only one?
I think you were.
Yeah,
but now
first
I see
thing that
it.
came up. That was the first thing that popped up.
Now I see it, but no. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are your predictions here, Edgar? Anything?
Dude, I have no idea. Especially after comparing it to last year's WrestleMania. I know a lot of people were like predicting it was going to be some Marvel movie ending and all these people showed up. There's no way I can predict what's going to happen here. All I know is that if John Cena wins, we could see a new spinner belt, or I do have an idea actually.
Listening.
Say Cena wins it and he does retire it. Could this be a way that we're left with one main champion instead of two? I would be okay with that. What about you guys?
They would have to put some serious relevancy on that world title.
Mm.
Serious relevancy. And all the respect to Jay in the world, he's not that name yet.
Mm-mm.
You're going to have to put it on a Punk or on a Roman or put it back on Seth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, this is one of those things where the man makes the title.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. The last legitimate champion in my mind was fucking Seth Rollins. Damian had subpar. Gunther's is fucking subpar.
So far, yeah.
Drew had it for 5 minutes.
Right.
Seth is the first and only world champion that made that title fucking legitimate. And that's why it was a big deal WrestleMania last year. The only reason it's legitimate WrestleMania this year is because of Jay. It's not because of the champion.
Right. Yeah. This has definitely been a stinker of a title run for Gunther.
Don't even get me started on that fucking title. I will go into another fucking rant.
Yeah, let's not do that.
All right.
You got any final words or what you got next?
Yeah, that was it for the John Cena promo.
Okay.
Up next, I wanted to talk about the 2025 Hall of Fame because a couple names got added to this year's class. The natural disasters are the new addition. John Tenta, Earthquake, and Fred Ottman, Typhoon are part of the 2025 Hall of Fame class, along with Triple H, Lex Luger, and Michelle McCool. How are you guys feeling about the natural disasters being a part of the 2025 Hall of Fame class.
I mean, I think one of us said it when we were talking about tag teams going in a couple of weeks ago, but I mean, good for them.
But I know them more from their singles runs than I do their tag run.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank just posted real quick. Cena's heel turn was a game changer. His promo was fire, and you could feel the intensity in the air. I'm really looking forward to how this rivalry, Cody Rhodes, unfolds at WrestleMania. I think we all are.
Yeah.
And if you ask me right now, I am against fucking Cody winning. Right now, I want to see Cena win.
Yeah, I think Cena should win.
But I'm not going to get what I want.
You might get that, because that's something Cena wants too.
All right. So back to this
The Hall of
induction.
Fame.
I'm right there with you. Good for them. Good for Michelle. Good for everybody. But there's so many other tag teams. I think tag teams, they're not even in the top 20 of people I fucking think of. I think of them more from their singles run, more than when they came together. Did they do some stuff when they came together? Yes, sure, awesome, cool. Nothing Hall of Fame worthy in my mind.
No.
I think this is just one of those things that was a 2-for-1 thing. Not saying they don't deserve it in their own right. I think they do. They definitely paved the way for stockier workers. As the natural disasters, I'm just, yeah. Like,
I wonder if there's some sort of like business decision behind it, like they are part of the WWE again, or no, they probably already own all their like names and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
All the names that they use in the WWF, yeah.
yeah.
mhm.
But my thing is, they just got good with fucking Demolition again. Leaps and bounds, fucking Demolition deserves that spot more.
Yeah.
But maybe it was one of those things of they already gave them this slot weeks, if not months, before them getting good with fucking Demolition again, and maybe it was like, oh well, it's too late.
Yeah,
Maybe.
could be.
But ain't really much more to talk about on this one, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Good for them, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So you got anything else on this one, Edgar?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, well, let's throw it to our first commercial break. And I want to introduce you to our newest affiliate, Surfshark. What up, Heel Faction? In today's day and age, internet security is of paramount importance. That's why today's episode is brought to you by Surfshark VPN.
That's right, my guys. Surfshark VPN, the newest affiliate of the Heel Shit podcast. What does that cover? I'm glad you asked. Let me just put on these eyeballs because I'm old. They cover 100 plus countries. Free of ads, pop-ups, any bad cookies. Good to me. Got real-time defense, got webcam protection, data breach notifications in case your stuff gets out there and you don't want that to be out there. And it keeps your personal data protected, which means if you're in one of those states that have been banned by the capital P word, you can look your shit back up, my guy.
All right.
Yeah,
very
buddy.
Nice. So, if you use the link in the description, you can get Surfshark VPN for 86% off.
Say what?
86% off.
Holy shit.
And 3 additional months free, starting at just $2.19 per month.
You're shitting me.
No.
Holy shit. So, 86% off plus 3 free months.
Absolutely.
Mother.
3 options starting as low as $2.19. Just hit that link in the description box and get surfing safe with Surfshark VPN. Back to the show.
Holy shit.
Right. Holy shit. Your acting in that spot was amazing.
Amazingly bad.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It wasn't the best promo we've cut.
No, that was later in that afternoon.
Advertiser. But yeah, no, seriously, check the link in the description for Surfshark VPN. 86 fucking % off, guys. Good God.
Plus 3 free months.
Plus 3 free months. Come on now.
All right, enough cheap plugging. Edgar, what you got next?
Well, since we're talking about the 2025 Hall of Fame, let's stay on that topic kind of. we mentioned Lex Luger earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and Lex Luger is going to be a part of the Hall of Fame class this year. And when he
Yes.
was interviewed, he mentioned that he wanted Sting to be one of the ones to induct him. And as soon as he said Sting, the internet went crazy because Sting is part of AEW,
Mm-hmm.
and one of those people that made comments about this was Dave Meltzer.
Of course he did.
Now I'm not the biggest Dave fan, but for once I got to say I kind of agree with him when it comes to this because Dave feels like AEW should not let Sting go over there and induct Lex Luger. And the reasons behind that actually make a whole lot of sense if you think about it. Going back to I forgot what year the DX was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
2019.
So this was when AEW first started, and Billy Gunn was a part of AEW, but he was at the WWE Hall of Fame. Triple H made that pissant comment that pissed a lot of people off. Not only that, when Sting had his retirement match, there was a few WWE names under contract that were not allowed to go to Sting's retirement match. So why should AEW
And
let
not allowed
Sting?
to go because WWE wouldn't let them go. Let's make that clear.
Also made this clear. It was
Yeah.
22, not 19.
Okay.
So I'm the AEW guy here, so let me start off.
Go ahead.
I agree wholeheartedly. Okay, because Triple H was the one who made that pissant company comment. So to think that he wouldn't take an opportunity to try to embarrass AEW when Sting's there, it is ridiculous to say because he's already done it. Let's not forget the time Tony let Bryan Danielson on Raw to celebrate John Cena's career. 2 or 3 AEW guys were on that 25-year or 20-year celebration for John Cena, and they've done it freely, and it's fucking ridiculous to be the only ones that are willing to do this shit.
My hands are clean of this one. I'm out of this.
Wait, why?
I got no opinion one way or another.
So you wouldn't like to see Sting induct Lex Luger at all?
Wouldn't break my heart if he didn't.
No, it wouldn't. Okay,
No.
fair enough.
I mean, I think that it's all the risk on AEW's part. I mean, we know Sting's going to be professional. He's going to be there for Lex, but I don't trust that they're not going to take another swipe at AEW while he's there, and it just makes AEW look bad again. I mean, they've I don't know. Tony's been over backwards to allow his guys to show up there, and they've never reciprocated. So fuck them.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying that AEW would be risking, but also like AEW doesn't owe WWE any favors. I get that part, but AEW gains a lot more from having their guys on the Hall of Fame, I guess, ceremony as compared to WWE guys going to an AEW retirement match. Either way, AEW gains more out of all this, and I think WWE does not want to give them that.
Why do you think that they gain more? Because 90% of WWE fans hate AEW anyway.
Exposure. There's a lot of people that don't even know who AEW is.
Well, if that's let me cook on this one. If that's the case, why would Sting be benefiting AEW? Because they're going to see him as a WCW guy, not an AEW guy. I mean,
That's true.
That's how I'm seeing it. If Sting shows up in the WWE or the Hall of Fame or anything, he's not going to be seen as an AEW guy. You know, similar, say, if Fucking Darby Allin fucking showed up on fucking...
Then why was Billy Gunn not treated like a WWE guy?
Because he's a mid-card piece of shit. I've met this motherfucker. I'm not the biggest fan of Billy.
I mean, that could be true, but still, I mean, he had a much longer run in WWE than Sting did.
Yes. But do you see Billy Gunn and Sting on the same fucking level?
Well, of course not.
Exactly.
But if that's the case, I mean, they couldn't go to his last fucking match. If Sting is looked at so much higher in their eyes, they wouldn't let Kevin fucking Nash, who's never on WWE TV, go to Sting's fucking match? Like, come on, dog.
Let me ask you this, because we know Kevin does what the fuck he wants anyway. If Kevin wanted to fucking go bad enough, he said, fuck you.
Well, then I guess he wasn't as good a friend then. I mean...
On which side, though? That's what I'm saying. At that point, it looks like Kevin was choosing sides.
It may have been, but Sting wasn't the one that told him to switch to choose sides.
Like I said, as far as Sting and Luger in the Hall of Fame, it don't affect me either way. I'm only there to fucking listen to the speeches. I'm only there to listen to fucking Lex Luger preach the Bible for fucking 20 minutes because we know that's what's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
But it's fucking well deserved regardless. And even if he can't get fucking Sting to induct him into the Hall of Fame, I'm sure he has a second, third, and fourth fucking string ready to fucking go.
I'm sure. DDT.
Jake Roberts?
DDP would step in a second.
And I'm good with fucking DDP.
It's fine. But they don't, I mean, nobody shares a history with Lex in this business like Sting does.
I understand that. But the fact that you would say that it would give AEW exposure, not you, it's kind of bullshit because, again, Sting's a WCW guy to WWE people. It'd be different if, say, Darby Allin showed up on fucking Monday Night Raw. He is a fucking AEW guy. It'd be like if fucking MJF showed up on fucking SmackDown. AEW guy. I mean, it's just different.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any difference if you, I mean, WWE fans lost their minds when Ricky Starks showed up and they hated his ass 6 months before that. Like, it doesn't, people don't care as long as they're signed to the right company.
I believe the word you're looking at is the one Bryan Danielson made fucking famous. Fickle. Wrestling fans are fickle.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Draven, you're right. If Sting were to go to the Hall of Fame to induct Lex Luger, he's not going to be presented as Sting from AEW. Obviously not. But if he does go, the audience that watches WWE on Netflix, which is probably a lot of new people that don't know who AEW is, who don't know who Sting is, probably the younger fans, they're, if they Google, oh, who's this guy with the cool face, the cool face paint? If they Google Sting, what's going to come up?
97 Starcade.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's going to come up after that?
Ash at the Beach.
Eventually AEW, yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, we can go through all the fucking papers.
And I think that's why WWE is like that.
Here's also the thing. If you're going like that, you're probably going to get the TNA before you get to fucking AEW.
Actually, I just Googled Sting, and the first person that came up was the musician.
Oh, well, yeah, you got to do Sting Wrestler.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let me see. I'm trying Sting.
Even though that Sting pays the other Sting $1 a year.
Yep. Hey,
no, and NWA World Heavyweight Champion, TNA World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Hall of Fame, and at the very end, AEW.
But you just really proved the point. You're going to see him as a WCW guy. If you keep digging, you're going to see him as a TNA guy. Eventually, you're going to land in AEW.
But you're talking about the face paint recognition and all that stuff. There's a 2% chance that he shows up in gimmick to do that.
Depends on how much money they're giving him.
I mean, he went into the Hall of Fame as Steve Borden.
Rightfully so.
he made an announcement that I think at the end of this year
He's no longer doing.
he will no longer do the Crow gimmick at all. It'll just be Steve Borden.
Mm-hmm. Same with Taker. You're no longer getting the fucking dead man. You're only getting the badass.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
I don't know.
By the way, Sting, love the fucking goatee. Fucking badass.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think they
Thank you,
just
Carmen.
both need to stop being petty. AEW and WWE both need to stop being petty and just let these guys are legends. Let them have their moment.
why I'm a
Why the
TNA
fuck
guy.
not?
But I guarantee you, if they reached out and be like, look, for these special things, we're gonna reciprocate. Let's make this deal. We're gonna reciprocate. We're both gonna respect each other's talent when they're on our shows. There's 100% chance Tony would be fine with that.
Don't put Hunter at the helm, then put the other Khan at the helm. Nick will do more business than Hunter will.
Maybe.
Because Nick's more detached.
From the business.
Yes.
Also, like it's Sting. Like they have to make an exception for a name like that.
They don't have to do anything.
They should. I mean,
Yeah.
Should, but I mean, there's been times where before this current relationship with TNA and WWE's happened that, you know, they've had Ric Flair show up at the Hall of Fame for the Four Horsemen while he was under TNA contract, as long as they had a guy, I think it was Christian, show up at Slammiversary to induct somebody into the Hall of Fame that same year. I think 13, 14, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, past relationships like that have happened, but it's always been, what can you do for me if I do this for you?
Right.
And I think if Tony's going to allow this to happen, that's what needs to happen. What are you going to do for me to do this for you?
Right.
Unless Steen just goes to Tony and be like, I'm doing this
Well, I don't think.
for X amount of money.
I mean, anything's possible. And I think Meltzer was more not saying AEW wasn't going to do it. He was just saying they should have these demands if they're going to let him do it. So this is Meltzer talking. It's good for conversation, but this is not anything released by AEW.
I need him checked for Alzheimer's. Just putting it out there. I need him checked for Alzheimer's immediately. All right, I think that's about good. What else we got going on?
so this is kind of related to wrestling, but not really. But Cain Velasquez, it's being reported that he finally got sentenced after 3 years of these court battles that he's been dealing with.
Right.
Back in 2022, he was charged with attempted murder and weapon charges.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on we found out that he we found out that he shot someone. He went in a down a car. He got into a car chase. He chased down the two guys.
Fuck it.
And he started shooting at the car near a school. And the guy that he was aiming for, he actually missed him and hit the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Cain Velasquez and a bunch of people were saying that the guy that Cain was going after actually assaulted his son.
Sexually assaulted.
So sexually assaulted, thank you. And I think with all these things that are going on, the reason he also got a lot of support from the community. He got 5 years, and I believe he's already served 3, which means he only has 2 more years.
Yes, he has time served.
Yeah. But he still has to do some time, man, which sucks because the guy that sexually assaulted his kid is at home pending trial with the ankle monitors. So
yeah, he does have GPS.
Yeah. So thoughts on that, you guys?
I know what you're going to say, so go ahead.
If I was in the same set of boots that Cain was that day, I wouldn't have stopped until the job was fucking done. I don't care if I served life. Nobody puts hands on a fucking child. The only way to fucking get rid of that kind of shit is 2 to the head, 1 to the heart. I say he's perfectly fucking justified. I say if he does have to do time, I think 5 years is fucking good. But one thing that pisses me off is that he's been in prison this whole fucking time for this. Meanwhile, this fucking child molesting piece of shit sitting at home comfortably with a fucking ankle monitor.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking justice here? If he's in fucking prison for a fucking attempted murder, why is this motherfucker not in prison for fucking child molestation?
That's a good, and being in the legal field, I've screamed this my entire career. Child sexual assault should be a capital crime, just like murder.
A fucking man.
All right, you should get life in prison at minimum for touching children.
Mm-hmm.
The death penalty should be available as a punishment for these people.
I mean, if you ask me, it should be mandatory and expedited.
I know, we still got due process, but yeah.
Fuck due process at this point. You fucking touched a kid.
I know.
And what reality is that fucking justified? And don't give me the Justin Roberts thing with a 16-year-old. This was a fucking 5-year-old kid that this dude fucking touched.
Look, obviously the crime is not taken as seriously as it should, and that's always been my argument.
Mm-hmm.
The punishment should be because he ruined that kid's whole life.
Yes.
100%. That kid will never be okay.
Yes.
So it should be Capital One, first degree crime, death penalty possible in my.
So what
view.
you're saying, it depends on the severity of the charge.
Yeah, a 5-year-old, death penalty, done. You know,
17-year-old, a 25-year-old, and that's where the gray area really fucking comes in.
But fun fact, kids, learn something from attorney Darky here. Just because a state says that the age of consent is 16, that only applies to people between 16 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
A 19-year-old cannot screw a 16-year-old and say, oh, the age of consent is 16, because legally, 2 15-year-olds that have sex have each committed statutory rape.
Yep.
So 16 to 18, that's a big difference. You know, so the age of consent shit don't matter once you're an adult.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. Due process. Where is the age stop between life and death? We've already established that a 5-year-old is fucking death.
I would be comfortable at 10.
I would be comfortable at 12.
Okay. I can't say anything about that. 10 was a nice round number, but I could go with 12. I'm not gonna argue against it.
And I'm not saying for a 13-year-old to go out
and that's the worst crime you can do. But same category is people that rape and abuse old people that can't defend themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Those same motherfuckers should.
Well, in all realities, sometimes it's not our justice system that lets justice be served. Sometimes it's the system inside the system, and those guys don't play with that shit.
No, they don't.
They will do to you what you did to them, and then some.
Mm-hmm.
So on that grounds, if you get life, I hope every fucking day your goddamn life is more miserable
They're
than
gonna
last.
turn your ass into a pincushion.
Mm-mm. Bitch, hold this pocket.
All right, well that got intense. Anything else about Cain Velasquez?
Sorry. I've, in full discretion, I've had to deal with this a couple times with family. I'll leave it at that. So it's something that really eats me up.
Mm.
So
Nah, I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this. It's a shitty situation. I mean, I think Kane's actions are justified. Unfortunately, our system doesn't look at things that way.
Nope.
And I hope that that
Well,
guy
for an
gets.
attempted murder charge, he's only getting 5 years, and he's already got time served, so he's only got to do 2 more.
It's pretty lenient.
That's very fucking lenient. I think this is one of those things of, well, we got to do something. We just can't let him fucking go.
Yeah. And if we let him go with just time served, people will be like, really?
Yeah.
3 years? 5 felt like a safe number, I think.
That's what it felt like. What's up, Kevin? How's it going?
Yeah, I don't know. Even then, to me, that seems a little bit too harsh, but that's just.
We're also biased.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
all of us being dads and shit, like we'd probably done the same thing Kane did, without question.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have got away.
Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't have missed.
That's what I'm fucking saying. I think the difference would be, instead of one of us calling each other for a bail, we're trying to figure out who the fuck we're calling because we're both sitting in there at the same fucking time. Because you fuck with his kids, you might as well fuck with my kids and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. 100%. All right. Well, before we move on, let's take. You got anything else on this one, Edgar?
Nah, we're good.
All right. Let's take our last commercial break, and we will be right back.
Vodka, Ball, Castell. Indulge in the revolution.
All right, we are back. Don't forget about the YouTube memberships. We got 3 tiers as low as 99 cents. Got some great perks in there, talking about merch at cost, members only videos, more and more and more. Check out those tiers, and we'd love to have you on board.
Especially shit we've been recording lately. Oh shit. Woo. All right.
What you got next, Edgar?
Let's grab the chum.
Oh man, this one's gonna be fun, you guys. And Draven, you have to chime in this one because
fuck me.
AEW is planning a
I'm
special breakthrough spring episode to celebrate 289 episodes of Dynamite since its debut in 2019. They are going to officially have more aired episodes than WCW Nitro, who had 288 episodes, which ended in 2001. So when that happens, AEW is going to become the longest running primetime weekly wrestling program in Turner sports history. I wonder what Eric Bischoff has to say about this. And do you guys see this as a win for AEW, or what do you guys think about this?
But I see it as the best kind of petty out there. Fuck Eric Bischoff, all right? Fuck him. Erase everything from him from the fucking wrestling books. Take away the shit that he was the best, the longest running show. That's the last bit of shit that he smeared on TNT. Good fucking riddance. Good fucking riddance. I think it's great, all right? Every chance Bischoff gets, he runs his fucking mouth about AEW and Tony Khan. Fuck him, and I can't wait to see the fucking special. I hope he has his Bischoff's son come in and do the 91 Crow theme speech. 97 Crow theme speech. God damn it. Fuck him. Fuck him and everything he stands for. That's good enough for me.
Edgar, you gonna be able to bleep that out?
I don't think so. I think that almost beats you.
No,
your kid had like 30 F-bombs.
I lost count.
Yeah.
I lost count in a 43-second fucking whatever. This is another one I don't fucking care.
No.
I mean, AEW is just not my bag. It's never been my bag.
Yeah.
But I am definitely looking forward, and I will let y'all know when it fucking happens, because I do listen to 83 Weeks.
Dude.
Yeah, let me know.
I will definitely let y'all guys know. Now, granted, I usually just listen to like the TNA stuff whenever he does something. But, you know, there's a couple of them. This one I'm looking forward to. We are.
Yeah, it's always Forbidden Kingdom on top. I grew up watching primetime wrestling on TNT.
Rachi.
Yes, watching.
Okay.
Yes, I watched it also, but a lot of times I watched it.
Is Rachi like when you fap?
That's watching it when you're drunk.
So you're fapping
So
to it. Okay.
watching.
Who's Stacy?
Not gooning. Watching. All right. So this makes me smile.
No
so
shit.
big, so big. Eric Bischoff has fucked up the wrestling business more than he's helped it. Everything he touches turns to shit. The only thing that's successful about that motherfucker is his show that he spends 99% time talking about AEW on. Next door.
You are as happy about this as I was when fucking TNA buried Dixie Carter.
Dude, I can't wait for the show. When is it?
Man, I don't even know.
We have these
I didn't
amazing
look it up.
things. Let me just go to AskJeeves.com.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I forgot to look up. But I'm pretty sure it's
Ask-
coming up soon. I mean, it's spring breakthrough episode.
Where's it at?
But
Is
I want to hear more
episode-
about this.
You
This
said
victory lap
289?
at- Huh?
What do I spell done?
UIAMITE.
I'll find out. Ask Jeeves actually makes you fucking look.
Oh,
You really have Ask Jeeves on your phone?
What's that?
ask Jeeves. It says ask, actually.
That's because Jeeves died.
Yeah, Jeeves can go fuck himself.
It doesn't say. All it's trying to do is get me to download fucking Triller. I'll
Yeah,
fucking
but-
check Google.
All right, let's go on to the next.
No, I want to ask you one more thing though,
Okay.
because AEW fans are running victory laps because of this. But you
April
said this
16th.
wasn't a win for them. So
Who said it wasn't a win?
you, when I asked you,
No, it's a win. It's not a win against WCW. It's a win for AEW because they will then become the longest running wrestling show on TNT. But it's not. AEW versus WCW is irrelevant. So, for bragging rights and for being petty, it's all good, but it's not a win against WCW.
Which, by the way, is on YouTube.
I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that. All right, you ready to move on?
I mean, if we get to the point where we have to get to a fuck Bischoff thing about TNA, then yeah, I'll probably be in the same boat. Until then, I'm
Hey, Michael, thank you so much.
all right. What's next, Bubba?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think we were gonna go through all these stories this quickly. So the last thing we had, I
Yes.
didn't really do a whole lot of research on this, but
We appreciate it, brother.
Homicide had his retirement match, and I'm gonna let you guys take it from here because that's all I know.
So my first taste of Homicide was in TNA, part of LAX. And because of LAX, because of America's Most Wanted, because of Triple X, because of all those teams, is what made me fall in love with tag team wrestling. The difference in styles that clash with him and with Hernandez, it really just wanted me to find that kind of similar thing, which I found with Rip whenever we do tag, and I get that vibe. Outside of TNA, I've met him a few times at indie shows. He is one of the most humble, respectful fucking guys. He actually sat me down a few times and just gave me advice, and not just wrestling advice, but like life advice. I know you hear me say all the time, control the controllable. He kind of gave me that talk at 19 years old, but I never really could get it like a phrase to it until John was talking about it years later. But he was right. The same thing with Don't stress on shit that you can't, control. Always bet on yourself. Believe in yourself. Only you are your worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff I got from Homicide between 2009 to 2011. Great fucking guy. Worked Ring of Honor in the early fucking days. Built Ring of Honor into what it became. Just fucking, I have nothing but fucking respect for this man. Great fucking guy. And the fact that he went out on his own terms, I've said it with anybody that's ever done that, I respect that more than anything. He didn't go out because of injury, because of sickness, or because of amputation or family issues. He went out the way he wanted to go out, and I couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, very happy for the guy. Disgusting finisher.
Oh, the Gringo Killer?
God, that's always been the gnarliest move this side of Japan, because the Burning Hammer is the nastiest move possible.
And it's when he hit that motherfucker. I've seen Shane Helms hit it. I've seen Cody hit it, but nobody hits it quite like fucking Homicide does.
It looks like he's trying to kill the Gringo motherfucker. Yeah, without question.
He's the notorious 187 motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have been, will be, forever. Homicide.
Fuck.
Oh, he also taught me how to do that too, because I was that fucking wide I couldn't fucking roll it.
I can't roll my R's either.
Same.
You can't either?
Nope.
Jesus Christ, I thought you were Mexican.
Not that Mexican.
So real quick, could you
Not
announce?
that Mexican.
Hold on. Real quick, could you announce Armando Estrada for us then?
Probably not, no.
My name is Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Oh, hell no, I can't do that. Hell no.
I'm the whitest one in this room. This is sad.
All right, guys. We got anything else?
Nope.
No, we actually got through the whole list in one episode. We don't have to carry anything over.
Very nice. Very nice.
I mean, we can save that for next week.
Yeah.
The TNA stuff.
Oh, so,
Yeah, that's fine.
ready to do it?
Bye.
The pleasantries?
Oh, my bad. Hotbox.
Describe the jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit us up on all the social medias at Hill Shit Podcast, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Really active on the fucking gram lately. YouTube, Trovo, Kick, all that good shit.
Tiki-taki.
The tiki-taki and the fika-fappy. Somebody's going to look up that fucking shit and either going to thank me or cuss me out. There's no in between.
Yes.
You thank me anyway.
Profusely.
Don't forget that this coming Thursday we'll be talking shit. It will be more lighthearted, less personal than what last week's episode became. Again, no, I don't fucking apologize. I needed to fucking do that. So for everyone that has reached out and just let me know that they're there and they support me, thank you. For the ones that I've had to cut those ties with, good riddance. And for the ones that I didn't plan on cutting the ties with, that fucking judged the fuck out of me for it, fuck you.
All right.
Capital F, fuck you. And I know there's a few that listen to those, so I can't wait. Let's see. This Sunday we have Dean Mercer, the AIWF Hardcore Champion, Deathmatch Champion. Let me get it correct. AIWF Deathmatch Champion Dean Mercer will be on with us for a 30-minute interview, and we'll figure out something else after that. Usually do.
Yep.
Probably bitch about Grumpies. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget about the merch.
The merch
Is
beautiful.
I am wearing the new Rip Ruiz Forbidden Kingdom shirt. He has the fucking OG. Well, actually, that's the unreleased one. We're probably going to put that one back for a limited time before Severus. I did like that design.
Yes, very much.
As well as you got the HSP, you got the 3 individual members, you've got the Forbidden Kingdom merchandise. Fuck Logan Paul, Watcher. Got 316 is now available on the merch site.
Yes.
With Yacht 2517 through 19 soon to come.
Yes. It's the greatest fucking t-shirt of all time, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Gyat 316. Thou shalt sacrifice thyself for the voluptuous. Get the shirt. It's the greatest t-shirt ever designed. All right. It's got the same font as the Austin 316 shirt. You can throw all that shit out. Gyat 316 is the new movement.
You watch when I eventually win the New Wave Heavyweight Championship. It ain't going to be an Austin 316 anymore. It's going to be a Yap 316.
That's right.
God help the ring rats is all I'm going to say. Of course, all that's on the Streamlabs. Of course, don't forget about the YouTube Premium membership starting at just 99 cents. You got the 3 tiers. Each one goes up just by a little bit. Each one has their own individual perks. Join the Hill faction. And with that, I'm done.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Thank you for joining us for Draven Grind. Whoa, whoa. Edgar, plug your shit, dog.
Thank you, Dark. I wasn't going to say anything.
Fuck right now.
You got to stop giving Draven that hashish, man, because he's off. He's on one. But hey,
wait till you join. Wait till you join the book club.
Fuck.
Please hit me up at Snug Wrestling on my socials and check me out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I have a cool episode coming out featuring the homie, the Mike Omega, on Monday. The best and worst, number 30 Royal Rumble entrance. We talk a bunch of stuff about the Royal Rumble, inspired by Logan Paul, who was number 30 this year's Royal Rumble.
My eyes couldn't roll further back.
So we're gonna talk about that, and also, I think we're still gonna do the comparison of general managers with Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So be on the lookout for that, and yeah, hit me up at Snug Wrestling.
Almost got away with it. Almost with a full episode without that cocksucker's name.
I'm never gonna allow it.
You just had to let him plug his shit.
I know your game, and you purposely didn't throw it to him so that he couldn't mention Logan fucking Paul.
Sure, we'll go with
That's
that.
not how we roll around.
We'll go with that. All right.
And hold on, Esther. I can give you a t-shirt, but you gotta be voluptuous. And to prove it, heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. We will see all of you next time.
One more time.
Welcome to back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you for watching Heel Shit.
Granddaddies.
Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never follow